Hello everyone, I am Eduardo Penteado. I was the project manager of the IAU100 NameExoWorlds global project, and I'm speaking from Brazil on behalf of the IAU100 NameExoWorlds steering committee. I'd like to thank the organizers of this wonderful event and thank for the opportunity to join and share more details about this great project. I would like to start by saying that the NameExoWorlds can be thought actually as a project about people instead of about stars, because people from all over the world had the opportunity to take part in the process of naming stars and planets with popular names, so that way projecting the richness of the human culture and wonders of nature in the sky. So this project was built over the previous edition that happened in 2015, when the IAU conducted another similar initiative collecting suggestions for names from people from all over the world. And as part of the IAU 100 birthday celebrations that happened in 2019, it was decided that we should have another NameExoWorlds project. But this time we wanted to have a bigger and a more inclusive project. In particular, we wanted every country to have the opportunity to name and vote for an NameExoWorlds system in their own national campaigns. So let's see here. In order to meet all these challenges that this project would offer us, so the IAU set up a steering committee which was responsible for overseeing the project. A project manager, myself, was assigned to run the project, and we set up a website with all details of the campaign. Each participating country was supposed to have its own national campaign, and therefore we contacted all the IAU national outreach coordinators, the NOCs, invite them to run the project, to run the contest in their countries. Not all countries, however, have an IAU national outreach coordinator, so other organizations and individuals from those countries could apply for the opportunity to organize and run the contest in their countries. So in each country, the NOC or the responsible person was tasked with creating a national committee responsible for conducting the contest at a national level. So this committee develops their own method for collecting name proposals and for developing the voting system. Let's move forward. In the end, we had 113 countries that organized national campaigns, making this a truly worldwide project. And with so many countries participating in the NameExoWorlds, we are confident that the profile of astronomy and science in general can be raised in many parts of the world. The steering committee has agreed on a number of rules that names should respect, and produced guidelines that national contests should follow to guarantee the quality of the results. And let me highlight just two of the main rules. The proposed names should be of things, people, or places of long standing cultural, historical, or geographical significance worth of being assigned to a celestial object. And the names of the star and its planets should follow a common naming theme, so they should be linked each other somehow. And so for each country, a system composed of a star and its only currently known orbiting planet was assigned. Each star is visible with a binocular or a simple telescope from the capital of the correspondent country. All planets are thought to be giant planets, so every country would have the opportunity to name similar objects. And future exoplanets, if detected in any system, can then be named based on the common theme connecting the star and planet's names. That's why both names should be linked each other. And the selected names will be regarded as official names, although they will not replace the scientific designations, which are widely used by professionals in astronomy, but can be used alongside them. Now moving forward, let's now have a look at some of the chosen names. I picked here 3 examples. Let's start from Burkina Faso, which chose Mohun as the name for the star and Nakambé as the name for the exoplanet. These 2 names are associated with prominent rivers in the country in local languages. Mohun is also called Black Volta, is the largest river, and Nakambé is the 2nd largest river, also known as White Volta. Now from Burkina Faso we go to Europe, to the Netherlands. The Dutch choose for the star the name Sterrennacht or Starry Night, which is a masterpiece by Van Gogh, and Nachtwacht or the Night Watch, another masterpiece, this time by Rembrandt. So we can see that the names chosen in the Netherlands are associated with the world-famous painting by the Dutch masters. Moving now to South America, we have Bolivia. So people from Bolivia chose the names associated with Guarani indigenous cosmovision. The star is named as Tapicué, which means eternal path. It represents the Milky Way, through which the first inhabitants of the Earth arrived and could return. The planet is Ivaga, which means paradise. The Milky Way was known as the road to paradise. So these are just a few examples. So now let's check some numbers from the project. Preparations started in the beginning of 2019. So the project was launched in April and results were announced in December same year. So basically the project was running for 9 months. Now we have new 113 IAU recognized proper names for exoplanets and of course 113 new names for their stars. 13 people composed the steering committee and 113 national committees were formed. About 1,000 people composed all these national committees. And about 707 and 800,000 people had a direct participation by suggesting names or voting, and countless people joined all over the world through the social media. So this was actually a very big, huge global project. Moving forward, now approaching the end of the presentation, I would like to highlight just a few things. All these beautiful words are now proper names of stars and planets, within more than 100 other pairs of names, enrich the cultural diversity projected in our skies. So I'd like to invite you all to visit our website so that we can learn more about all the other names that I could not have the time to show you here. The implementation of NameExoWorlds was basically a volunteer effort, as the majority of the steering committee members, as well as all nearly 1,000 members of the national committees, worked for almost 1 year in this project without making any financial profit from it. So I must congratulate all the national committees for all their efforts and thank them for making the NameExoWorlds project such a great success. I would also like to thank the steering committee with whom I share the excitement of this multicultural project, and thank for the opportunity to join them. And of course, each and everyone involved was really important to make it happen. So I want to thank you all for the attention. Hope you enjoyed this moment, and I'll be glad to answer any questions. Thank you so much.